Hi everybody, today we are going to be making a paleo themed chocolate brownie, and the reason we're doing that is to honor the athletes out there who are competing or just want to be a part of the Open for CrossFit. I am one of those people. It's hard, my back is killing me, but it's good. It's good to challenge yourself with some hard workouts that you're not used to, and so we're going to reward ourselves with a little paleo brownie when we're finished. These are some cool ingredients that I have here. I have organic cacao powder. I have a dark chocolate Ghirardelli, what's left of them. It's the 60% Ghirardelli chocolate chips. I have 3 eggs. I have a half a cup of the powder. I have a half a cup of grade B maple syrup. I have some extra virgin coconut oil. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of that. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. And we have some gluten-free coconut flour. We'll need 4 tablespoons of that. And then I have a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And if I didn't mention, I'm going to use 3 eggs in this recipe. Last time I tried 1, it turned out fantastic. I wanted to see if adding more would give me a little more protein as well as bind it a little bit more. They turned out moist and delicious, but they were a bit crumbly, which was totally fine, but I want to see if I can bind it a little more. Another thing you could try is chia seeds. That's a good binding if you don't want to use eggs. So, all right, let's get started. I preheated the oven to 350 degrees, so that's going. We're going to go ahead and get these ingredients in here, starting with the coconut oil, and I need a 1/4 cup of this. So I went ahead and made sure that this is nice and warmed up and ready to go. So we have a 1/4 cup of that. A 1/4 cup of butter. All right, we have a 1/4 cup of butter. I use salted butter. I'm going to pour right into the coconut oil. And then we're going to add the maple syrup. Get all that out of there. So if you guys haven't heard of the Open for CrossFit, go ahead and check it out. It's a worldwide event where one workout is released every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you have 4 days to complete that workout and submit your scores to see where you stand amongst hundreds of thousands of athletes. Okay, so we have that in there, and then we're going to add our eggs. So there's our 3 eggs. And I'm going to go ahead and whip this up real quick. I'm going to do this with the eggs before I put the cocoa powder in there, just so that I can get a good handle on the eggs well incorporated. And before I put the eggs in there, I should have had a little taste of it, because what's not better than tasting maple syrup and coconut oil mixed together? It's like eating cookie dough before you put the egg in and the chocolate chips. Delicious. Not nutritious, but delicious. Okay, I'm going to add my half a cup of my cocoa powder in here. You can add it gradually if you want. I typically just throw everything in all at once. Gets on the counter, gets on me, gets on the floor. So much fun. It's like baking a cake here. I'm going to incorporate this really well. Okay, every little last drop that's been sitting there, make sure that gets in there. Whisk this together really well so it's nice and incorporated. We're going to add a dash of salt. Salt brings out the flavor and everything. And I don't add too much salt. Typically, I don't add any because I'm using salted butter. Then we're going to add our coconut flour. Should say tablespoon on there. 4 tablespoons of coconut flour. So there's 1. It's amazing how little flour is in this recipe. 2. And then we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And then we're going to whisk that into our little chocolate mixture here. Now we're going to add some chocolate chips. And I'm going to just add 1/2 cup or something like that. I'm just going to add those in there. And I have an 8x8 pan. You can use a glass pan. I use a dark pan. Either one's fine. I buttered it. You can also use oil. And I'm going to stick this in here. My oven just let me know that it's ready for me, so that was perfect timing. Make sure you butter the edges real good too. Make sure these things come out easily when you're ready to eat them. So we'll cook for 20 minutes. So pretty fast and easy for a nice treat. No gluten if you have any intolerances to that. And we're just going to spread this out nice and evenly in the pan, 8x8 again. Okay, and now what I like to do is just take some chocolate chips and sprinkle them over the top. That's good enough. Make sure they're a little more even than that. I wouldn't want a bite to be missing a chocolate chip, God forbid. There's lots of antioxidants in dark chocolate, you know. Make sure when you're looking for chocolate that the first ingredient isn't sugar. That way you know you're getting a good quality chocolate. That's important to look for. Now we're going to go ahead and throw these into the oven. And we're going to let them cook for 20 minutes, and then we'll be back to let them cool and give them a try. Okay, so our brownies baked for 20 minutes, and here they are. They look really good. We're going to go ahead and cut these. I let them cool probably for at least 10 minutes. I'm going to make them a little bit small here because I don't want to spoil myself too much. I'm going to put a little piece on my plate here to try. On occasion, I have what I want to have, and I try to be as healthy about it as I can. And so the other thing I want to mention too is the chocolate chips. There is refined sugar in those. If you would like to substitute, you can put cacao nibs in these instead. And that way you can stick to your paleo diet if that's what you choose. Maybe you're not paleo, doesn't make a difference. But these are just ground up cacao, and there's no sugar or anything involved in them. You can sprinkle them inside, sprinkle them on top, and the maple syrup will naturally help sweeten and bring out some of the cocoa flavor. So that's that. They're really good just to kind of snack on if you're used to having a dark chocolate. If you're not, you probably won't like them. And they're really crunchy. They have a lot of fiber in them. So let's give this a try. They smelled so good. It was ridiculous. Really, really good. And the extra eggs actually made a huge difference. Wow, I probably have chocolate all over my mouth. They are a little bit dry compared to a regular brownie, so keep that in mind. Grainy, I think would be the better word. But they are sticking together really well. You can try probably up to about 6 eggs would probably be okay. But they're really, really delicious, and you can taste the coconut flavor in there, which I love. So I'm going to eat this whole brownie and drink some of my milk. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the CrossFit Open workouts. I will be making a video of some clips of me doing that. This last workout was amazing. It was actually right up my alley, even though I didn't do as good as a lot of people in the entire world did. But I'm a bodybuilder, and so I do what I can. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this recipe and you're able to make it, and you like, comment, subscribe for future videos, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.